Grand Rising, Sag, rise and shine. You guys come on in here in the room. I already know that the ads got you, most likely. And some of you guys have not gotten the notifications. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. I'm going to, again, I want to try my best. I'm going to try my best not to let this thing shake too much. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going to come out here for you. Grand Rising, Tiffany. Girl, you be so on it. I thank you so much for supporting me. I've been seeing you. I know you're a little bit more new unless you changed your profile. But thank you so much because you've been on it for the past like month and a half. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading here. This ain't gonna do it. This ain't going to do it. Because baby, it is moving too much. It is doing a Harlem shake. Let me see if I can move back a little bit. Maybe I can move back. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Grand Rising. All right. Sagittarius. Card that comes up for you. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this morning. Not doing it this morning. I already know I told you about this. I had a whole conversation with you guys about this the other day. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to pull another card. I'm going to show you the card that came out though. Okay. It talks about your natural spiritual gifts. This card didn't come out for you last time, but I talked about it. So we're going to go ahead and put that to the side because I know for a fact. Oh no, it did come out because we were talking about the birds, right? So, I mean, a deck full of cards, and for some odd reason, that one wants to come out. Okay, this is for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Now, all right. Well, you got the card that I just did for the other reading. Okay. It talks about healing here. And I feel like this could be transferable to any sign, a reason to heal. Okay, I feel like your pain is a little bit. I'm not saying it's deeper than other signs, but I've done your personal readings. I've done your readings for a very long time, and I've always said the reason why I connect with Sagittarius so much is because you guys are so deep. Okay, so I'm not saying that your pain is worse than anyone else or that you have more so of this depthness to it, but I feel like you guys are very deep and your pain runs very deep. But the way that you handle it in a way is like very, very, very miraculous to me. Okay. I feel like, part of this healing is health wise. And I don't know why I'm saying health mostly. Not saying it's not with your heart, but some of you guys have been having some issues lately with your actual body. And it's a sword that's going in between the symbol of health, right? So we're talking about mental health. We're saying there's things that you have experienced that have caused strain on your body. Stress and anxiety you've experienced, but either way, it says that there's going to be a time of blessings for you, okay? And you are being strengthened. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you literally have this card that says there's about to be a spark of creativity that's going to come into your life. Some of you guys are going to be communicating with spirit, or that has been happening, or you've been hearing your spirit guides more. And I think, you guys already know communication comes in different ways. It doesn't always have to come in the way that most people think of. It could be psychically, right? Some of you guys are psychic, some are not, meaning that some of you guys are more sensitive to the spiritual realm than others. But maybe it's time for you guys to actually have certain types of experiences, okay? Which I believe is Neptune energy. It says that you guys are creating something beautiful. This is you. This is what you're doing. And creating something beautiful could be anything. I'm not going to even put a box on that. You're gifted in something. Creating is your world, your business, your home, the way you want your home to look, the way you want your atmosphere to be. You're creating something here. And you're definitely getting help behind the scenes. For some of you, there is a person in the spiritual realm, actually, that is watching over you and helping you a lot. Okay. You may not even know this person. Okay. But I do see that there is a strong spiritual or a spirit presence around you. Now, Sagittarius, I'm going to go ahead and start this reading. I'm going to do this reading a little bit different. So what I want to do is pull one card and I'm going to clarify this card with some oracles and see why this card is coming out. It's only going to be 2 cards, okay? But I want to see what you guys are going to experience and what you guys are experiencing. And then we're going to get the resolution for that, okay? And hopefully this hit you guys or it is resonating to you to some degree. All right, this is for Sagittarius. Let's get it. We ain't doing that. Grand Rising. This is for Sagittarius. There we go. I want it to pop. You guys have the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles, there's something missing from your life. Can I tell you what I feel like that is? I feel like there's a lack of peace. Or there's been a lack of peace. Of course, we talked about mental, right? There could be like a peace of mind, right? But there's also a lack of peace. Something has been causing you, again, stress and anxiety. 5 of Pentacles, something's missing. But it's more so lack right now. Not necessarily missing, but lack of something. Lack of a peace of mind. I do feel like there has been problems with your finances. But there's been hardships and suffering specifically with you. Hardship, suffering. Some of you, there's been pain and suffering. So now there's about to be peace. Okay? So let's go ahead. Let's see why this 5 of Pentacles is coming out here for you, Sagittarius. Let's see. This is for Sagittarius. I'll pull this over here, but no, one at a time, please. Sagittarius. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you guys have microphone, news. Sorry. There we go. Okay. You have bonfire. I already know what that means. You have discipline. You also have fish hook. This right here. If you had to describe, remember I said what? Hardship and suffering. This right here talks about what? Feeling powerless, feeling hopeless. 5 of Pentacles, the lack or something's missing. Okay. So I'll say it this way. I feel like there's been a problem for you. For some of you, you could be a singer. You could be a person that's, for some odd reason, I don't know. With the mic, it makes me feel like there is a media aspect to you. For some of you, you could be on YouTube. You could be, singers. You could be broadcasters. You could be something like that. And it's like, if this has anything to do with your job, 5 of Pentacles is like there's been something missing, maybe not having enough money, or the fact that maybe you aren't able to speak up. Maybe you've been feeling silenced. And this is also in relationships. This is family relationships. There's something about your energy in general that makes me feel like you haven't been able to speak your truth. Okay. The Five of Pentacles here with the powerless energy, there's this thing of money. Money has been an issue for you, but there is about to be abundance coming in your life, period. I know that's the reason why you're excited with the enthusiasm. Okay. Money is coming in for some odd reason, and it is going to come through some type of expression. Expression comes through writing. Expression comes from your own broadcasting. Again, something on social media that you're doing. It is your path. It is your gift. You're going to use what you've learned through your pain and suffering, through your hardships. And that is the thing that's going to put you on top here. You can put that in your songs. You can write poetry about it. You can write a book about it. You could be on TikTok telling your stories. Spiritually, this could be a mentorship. I've always said that you guys are teachers, which is another thing that I'm saying, because that could be part of your speaking in class. Some of you guys are going to be doing public speaking about what you've been through. And look at how much support you get because of that. You see how excited you are because you are in your purpose? Okay. You had discipline. Let me look at that for a second. You guys need to focus. Something about your energy where Five of Pentacles make it feel like there's a lack of focus. Lack. Remember, I told you, it's not about missing today. It's about a lack of something. And for you, it's a lack of focus. It almost feels like you can't focus. I don't know why. Like, we're going to get into it. I don't know why. I don't know. Some of you guys may have eye problems. You can't read, or maybe you get headaches, maybe migraine headaches or something like that. I don't know. Let me see. Based off of something that came out. I don't know what that could be. I feel like maybe some of you guys have like learning disabilities, or you may have had learning disabilities where it's hard for you to read normally. What is it called? Dyslexia or something? Okay, which, you guys tend to be the smartest people. I don't know why they call it a disability, right? But it seems like you guys, the people with dyslexia always are in the public eye. Okay, but that could be it. Okay, it could be ADHD, it could be something like that. But whatever it is, a lack of focus. And I feel like part of that may have something to do with your anxiety and stress. Okay, so part of mastery is discipline. You need to have a schedule. You need to. So if you're like, oh well, I'm not focused because of my children. I talk to women on the phone, and I have never given you guys a pass. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. Because every time I talk to you, there's certain things that you are doing that's kind of causing the problem, a lack of organization. Children need to be in bed so you can have you time. Children shouldn't be staying up when you go to sleep. My family didn't play that, so they inculcated that in me very strongly. There are things that you guys need to do, and it doesn't necessarily have to be excusable just because you have children. But whatever it is, it's a lack of focus. And so here, the universe is saying that this is what you're going to learn how to control. And I also feel like that's what you're going to be more so disciplined in. Discipline with yourself, discipline with the people around you, and that is your children. Could also be your man or your woman, whoever. Okay. Me time. That is what I'm seeing here. Let's go ahead. Let's get your second card here for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going to come out here for you. You guys have the Five of Swords. All fives. Fives are obstacles. Somebody's thinking about you. With this particular reading, especially with the Five of Pentacles, it came out first, but then now we have someone looking back at you or thinking about you, or I don't know. I don't know who this could be, but someone in your energy, per always, we already know who that is, y'all. We already know. This is somebody I feel like you got in an argument with, somebody that you had a disagreement, or they feel like it's a misunderstanding. It could be a family member, it could be a lover. Let's see. Let's see why this Five of Swords is here. Didn't I tell you? Listen, split the deck. Y'all saw I wasn't looking. Y'all see that? And I've said this for how long now? A month? I don't care what deck I have. There's going to be someone who's going to come back up in here. And I know it's back because it's a Five of Swords. That means you've already experienced a situation of problematic situations, right? Let's see. This is so funny. Someone who was blaming you. This is projection. This is gaslighting, right? That's this person. I should have known they always dominate your reading lately. I don't know why. Anyway, what does it say? This person in general was in denial of their feelings for you. They were out of touch. It ain't your problem. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay? But it is that. I mean, again, like I say, it could be a sibling. It could be a family member, a friend, or whoever. Okay, so let it just go where it flow, right? But I'm just saying, it's someone here, just in general, who just were. I mean, I don't know. I see childhood here, and it's like I feel like this person, in some kind of way, was just like immature as hell. You got all these cards, these words. I never really use it. I just go based off of what I feel. This is immaturity. And I like the fact that the blinder said victim mentality. This is why I said gaslighting. It's not on here, but that's what it is. And I feel like that could have been the reason why you weren't focused. You were giving your time and energy to someone who was, what did I say, out of touch? Narrow-minded. It's my way or the highway. So now here they are coming back up in here wanting to open up. Developing character. What does that mean? I've been thinking about you. I think I told you this before. I've changed. That's what this is. Isn't that funny? Right there. Out of all the words, that's the one I looked at. Developing character. They're going to come back up in here telling you how much they've changed. And you know, Autumn, this is going to be now. Keep telling y'all not going to get out of this year. You're not going to get out of this year before this person comes back in here. They want you to open up. Because, see, you've turned your back on them. And so now you're like the ghost of Christmas past. Unfortunately, they can't get you up out of their energy. There's this guiltiness here, in which they should be feeling guilty, especially based off of what they did. Five of Swords is like, sometimes a person can be ruthless about how they treat you. There's no thought behind it. There's no thought and no action. They just do some shit. And then you have to sit up there and feel whatever the way you felt. You had two cards that came out by accident a little bit earlier. It's so funny because technically this would have been a part of one of these cards, and it says repetition. I feel like whatever this is, you're getting out of something that is keeping you in a loop. Why did I hear the word loop? Is that what you guys say? I don't really say loop. Something that's keeping you in a loop. Something that's keeping you on the same path. This is why I say something is required here. Effort is required. Discipline is required. It's going like something in order for you to achieve what you want. You ain't gonna be able to be lazy. You can't be passive. You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna put this off. You can't do that now, y'all. I'm sorry. Just this is not the time. Okay. And then you also have eyeglasses. I think I said something earlier about your eyes or being able to not see. I talked about the writing, right? Okay, or being able to read. I don't know. I feel like this has something to do with now some type of something that you are analyzing. I feel like this has something to do with you being able to when people come to you, it's like you are not just giving people the benefit of the doubt anymore. I feel like you're at this place where you're like, I'll see. Eyes to see. I'll just see how this works. And this is, even though you're excited about things, you're just going to wait first. You're not going to be impulsively jumping into things like you may have done before. Okay. But this person is coming out of your reading, y'all. Per always, I forgot to do this with the sign before you. My bad. But I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you and see what's going to happen tomorrow. Just one card here. This is for Sagittarius. Let's see what card comes out of what you will experience tomorrow or the weekend. Let's just say weekend, Saturday and Sunday. This is for Sagittarius. One card to describe their weekend. At the bottom of the deck, got the Six of Cups. Past energy, right? You have King of Swords. Okay, there you go. All right. So I feel like on this weekend, I don't know, I feel like you guys do a lot of reading. And I know that may not hit everybody, especially that had glasses here. I still feel like there's either writing or reading or something like that, studying. Okay. But the King of Swords is a little detached from society. So we do know that it's fall time. So for a lot of you, I always see this in your reading. I don't know why. It's like you guys are like, I'm going to go out. I'm going to sit in bed. I'm going to put my feet up. I'm going to watch some movies. So I do feel like you're within yourself this weekend. Not like you're intentionally not trying to be around people, but I feel like this is a you time thing, right? This is a me time. That's what I see this weekend. Okay. The Six of Swords, Six of Cups does talk about children. So I feel like, you're dealing with your children and stuff like that. But I also see that you guys are getting some time to yourself, or you should, especially with the King of Swords. Okay. So that's what I see Saturday and Sunday, children time and you time. Okay. Or maybe family. Sometimes with the Six of Cups, it can talk about family as well. All right. So this is what I have for you here. Sagittarius, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys back here again Sunday with my recorded readings. And I will be back on Monday with the live readings. All right. Love you guys. Have a good one.